In order to reach consumer demand forecast, you need to kind of merge a few points of views, a few different demand streams like statistical forecast, maybe manual forecast, maybe financial forecast. And at the end of the day, you need to have one number, okay? Because if you're gonna order something or you're gonna manufacture something, it has to be one-dimensional. You can tell the manufacturing team, we think we should produce 20, but marketing think 40 and they think 70, good luck. They need one number, and this is the consensus forecast. My question to you, in my experience working with many companies, you oftentimes see, companies, they just automatically override the statistical forecast. They use the self inputs as, let's say, as if it was a Torah from the sky.
Okay.
My question to you is, how do you know when you use the external information, and when you say, no, I'm going to stop you right there, because history shows that it won't be so clever to do the same mistake again. And how do you really mitigate wrong manual interventions?
So basically, yes, I know the situation. Sales sometimes is too positive about the prediction. And then let's come back to the question, how to predict it correctly. First of all, I'm using anchors, the numbers. When we are speaking about the numbers all the time, and like sales saying like we are going to increase by 10%. Okay, so I'm fine to make an input for 10%, but I'm always asking about, in the last 3 years, our maximum was plus 5%, for example. So now we don't have any new customers in the pipeline. We don't have any new product in production. Where does these numbers comes from? So I have always anchor on the data, and then we can start discussion. Like, okay, maybe there is something what I don't see in the pipeline, but I want to put them first the customer in the pipeline, because I will present this data to top management. And I cannot say we are suddenly going to add 10% in the revenue. So I always need explanation, and when we are in the business, usually there are all explanation behind every numbers. And I'm checking in the end. So after 1 month or 2 months, I'm checking does it make sense. So forecasting value added. That's a key KPI that helped me to understand. Okay, that's our base forecast. That's our added forecast, and which one is the true one. So then I'm starting to measure if this information was available or not. And then when we come to after 1 cycle, 2 cycles, maybe 3 cycles of demand planning, then we come back to the truth. So we made these adjustments. Now we see the results, and that's the answer. So then it becomes too clearly communication about adjustments. So of course, it's always have the number on the table and focus on the number, because we all have different opinion. That's clear, but the number have to be a focus.
Amazing. I totally agree with this point of view.